Here we are in the dark. No need to speak, no need, 'cause you're...
Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host and longtime listener. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment below as the Baltimore Orioles are hosting the Minnesota Twins. We're 8-8, lost 5 of our last 6, but we've got John Means going for us today. He has been pitching well so far this season, only a couple of starts, but he's looking sharp. You see the numbers here, 3 starts so far. He's gone 18 2/3, a 1.02 whip, a 1.45 ERA. Not a lot of strikeouts, but that's going to change in this one. Although a rough first inning here as Benito Osuna, first pitch, flares one just over the reach of the first baseman, and he's on. But he's going to try and steal on the next pitch, and we had the slide step on. A perfect throw gets him. You see there, he got a jump, but the slide step and the good throw was just enough to take him down. A couple batters later, it's Josh Donaldson going after the first pitch, and he's going to have a base hit. But 4 pitches in, he's already got 2 outs, and there he's going to get Miguel Sano looking at the changeup for the final out of the first inning. On the hill for the Twins is Devin Smeltzer, the lefty, not known for going deep into ball games. 3 starts so far this year, just 15 innings work, even though he has been pretty sharp across that stretch. And he is going to get things started with a routine fly ball from Jahmai Jones. That's going to be handled in center by Buxton. And we'll take a look at the Orioles lineup as it was Jones leading off, Corey Dickerson batting second. Batting third is going to be Chris Bryant, with Corey Seager DHing today. Mancini at first. Felix going to play short. Santander in right. Rutschman catching, and Urias batting ninth, playing second base. Some rough averages so up and down that lineup as a lot of guys struggling over the last week or so. There's Dickerson with a hard line drive. And then Bryant is going to just miss a home run here before now hitting another hard hit ball that's going to be caught for the final out of the inning. And we're scoreless after 1. Starting off the second, it's Max Kepler finding the hole, and he is going to be on to start off the second. And then the next batter is Garver swinging at a curveball down out of the zone for the first out, and the second strikeout for Means. Then it's another strikeout there to Byron Buxton, and then with 2 down, just a routine ground ball to third here, and that's going to do it for the Twins in the second. On to the bottom of the second, Trey Mancini with 1 away, hits one deep to right center field, a long run for Byron Buxton. He's going to catch it just shy of the wall, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. The Orioles would not score, but John Means is locked in. You see him striking out. Another Twin there. He's going to get through the third scoreless. Onto the bottom half of the third with 2 away. It's Urias taking one into right center field over the right fielder's head. It's going to short hop the wall. He's got speed, going to go all the way to third. It's a 2-out triple. And now with 2 down, it's Jahmai Jones, a 3-2 pitch. Fastball up, only 88 miles an hour, but he could not catch up with it, and we are scoreless after 3. 2 away in the fourth. It's Kepler down on strikes, and Means continues to put up zeros. Now on to the bottom of the fourth with 1 away. A mistake pitch there, 0-2. He leaves a changeup right down the middle, and Bryant hits a double into center field. That's going to bring up Corey Seager, and on a 2-1 pitch, he's going to go down and get one, take it back up the middle for a base hit. Here comes the throw from Buxton. Bryant is going to slide in ahead of the throw, and the Orioles are on top 1-0. Now with 2 away in the inning, it's Pat Valika. Hits one into the hole. Backhanded stop, but he's not going to be able to get him, so it's now first and second, 2 down for Anthony Santander. Hits one pretty well here, but right at the second baseman, and it's going to be 1-0 Orioles after 4. Corey Seager delivering the base hit that gets the Orioles on top, and now in the top of the fifth, it's Mitch Garver swinging. Next batter, Byron Buxton, 0-2 to him. He chases one in the dirt. Rutschman blocks it, throws it down to first for the second out. And then it's Tyler Flowers on a 3-2 pitch. He's chasing a curve down. Now 9 strikeouts for John Means through 5 innings of work, as he has been really sharp. Smeltzer is done as the Twins are going to turn to Alex FaGalde. You see his numbers. He's been pretty good this year, but today is not going to be his day. First batter is Rutschman. 3-2 pitch, finds a hole. That's a base hit. Then it's Ramon Urias. Down the third base line, just fair. Now it's first and second. Then it's Jahmai Jones under the sliding try there. It's going to score a run, make it first and third. 3 straight singles for the Orioles. Still nobody out in the inning. Next batter, Corey Dickerson. 3-1 pitch to him is right down the chute. He takes it down the right field line into the corner. That's going to score the runner from third. Jones will go first to third. It's now second and third, 2 down, or nobody out. Still hasn't recorded an out. Then it's Chris Bryant. He's going to walk him on 4 pitches. Corey Seager gets jammed here, but that ball is going to get down, make it 4-0. Base is still loaded. Still nobody out. And that is it for Alex FaGalde. Faced 6 batters, 5 hits, and a walk. Didn't get a single batter out, and they go to Randy Dobnak. First batter he faces as Trey Mancini gets jammed here. It's going to be a fielder's choice. He gets an RBI. It's now 5-0, 1 away. And then it's Pat Valaika going back up the middle on a slider that was left over the middle of the plate. Scores 2, makes it 7-0. And the Orioles would roll in this one. They turned to Dean Kremer late, but the bottom line is John Means was dealing. They take a 7-2 victory. Kremer gave up a couple of runs in the 9th inning, but a strong win for the Orioles with a just explosive 5th inning where they put up 6 runs to take this one 7-2. John Means, player of the game honors, went 7 innings, 3 hits, 11 strikeouts, didn't walk anybody. Smeltzer just 4 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks, 1 earned run, saddled with a loss after the early exit. We'll take a look at some of the statistics here as it's just 7 hits combined for the Orioles, no walks, and they struck out a baker's dozen. And so that's not what you want to see offensively. Pitching-wise, the number's not that bad with the exception of FaGalde, who was just atrocious in this one. Dobnak gave up the 2-run single and then settled down, gave them some good work in the middle there to try and keep them in it. You look at the offense for the Orioles, 12 hits, 4 walks, just 2 strikeouts on the day, so they were hitting the ball all over the place. Mancini, rough day, 0 for 4, had the RBI that you saw, hit the ball hard a couple of other times, but nothing to show for it. Santander 0 for 3 as he continues to struggle. Means was dealing. Kremer came in, 4 hits, no walks, 2 earned. Most of that damage in the final inning, but the Orioles take this one 7-2. We go back out to Camden Yards where it is going to be the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Oakland Athletics, who are coming in at 14-7 on the season. The Orioles sitting at 500, and they've got Felix Hernandez facing a familiar opponent in the NL or the AL West, Oakland A's. He has been a little bit of a kind of conundrum so far this season. A very strong whip, but the ERA pushing 5. It's a small sample size, so that basically just tells you that he's had a little bit of trouble getting guys out when it matters. And here is Elvis Andrus taking one into the gap. It's going to be a stand-up double to start the ball game. Next batter is going after the first pitch as well. Hits a soft grounder to third. Now we'll take a look at the Oakland A's lineup as it was Andrus leading off. It was Telshaw batting second, playing left field, and Conforto, Olson, Chapman, Moreland. Dangerous part of the middle of the lineup there. Sean Murphy catching, Piscotty in center, and Chad Pinder batting ninth, playing second base. One away now, and it's going to be Conforto going up the middle, and just like that, it is going to be 1-0 Oakland as Andrus comes in to score. 2 outs now in the inning for Matt Chapman. He hits a ball into right field. Long run for Santander. He gets to it, but it goes off of his glove. So the Gold Glover from last year with an error that costs the Baltimore Orioles a run. It is now 2-0. We would head to the second, or the bottom of the first, as Hernandez would get out of trouble there. Chris Bassitt on the hill. He's pitched very well for the A's so far this season. 4 starts, he's 3-0, a 2.13 ERA, but Brandon Marsh going down the left field line on a 1-2 pitch. Nice piece of hitting there. Had to hold, but it's not going to matter as Corey Dickerson gets a mistake pitch there and hammers it to deep right field. It's going onto the patio, and just like that, the O's have tied it at 2 on Dickerson's 4th of the season. That is a huge response there for Baltimore. But on to the top of the second now, where it's Piscotty with one away, and nice at bat as he draws a walk. Then it's Chad Pinder, 2-2 pitch. Goes under the glove, sliding try there at first. Looked like it might have been a double play, but it goes under his glove. They do credit it as a hit. Then it's Elvis Andrus. Chopper to short, tries to barehand it. They don't get anybody. Now it's first and third. Oakland up 3-2, still just one out. Sketchy defense for the O's so far in this one. Hernandez needs a hug, but with one away, the next batter is going to hit a ground ball to second, and they are able to turn two and get out of the jam. But it is 4-2 Oakland as we head to the bottom of the second. Starting off the inning, it's a base hit to left. Then it's Anthony Santander, takes a walk, so now first and second, nobody out. And the O's have a chance to respond here. 1-2 pitch to Adley Rutschman. Couldn't stay back on the curve. Second strikeout for Bassitt, and now it's Brandon Marsh. With two away, a fly ball into right center that's going to hang up and be caught. And Bassitt able to escape danger as he had first and second, nobody out. Now on to the third. With first and second, one away, it's a busted bat comebacker that allows Hernandez to turn two and get out of the inning. On to the fourth. First batter slices one into right, just above the leaping try at first base, and it's a leadoff double, and that is going to do it for Felix Hernandez. 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, 3 earned runs, although did not get a lot of defensive help in this one. They're going to turn to Keegan Akin here and try and kind of stem the momentum. He has not been very sharp in limited, appearances so far this year, but he is going to get out of trouble. Induces the double play there. It was first and third, one away. Another double play for the O's, but they trail 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Now on to the bottom of the fifth. Jahmai Jones slices one down the right field line. Looked like a replay from the leadoff hitter for the O's back in the fourth. And now with one away and Jones over to third, it's a base hit up the middle by Dickerson, his third RBI, and it is now 4-3. Next batter, Corey Seager, draws a walk, and the Oakland Athletics are going to turn to the bullpen here, as it is going to be Paul Blackburn coming on in relief. 4 appearances, 8 2/3 worked, a 7.27 ERA, so not a good start to the season for him. 3-1 pitch to Chris Bryant was right down the middle. Let him get away with the mistake pitch there. The runner would advance to third. Now 2 outs, runners on the corners for Trey Mancini. Takes one deep to right field, a long run, but he is going to get to that one. And after 5 innings, it is 4-3, Oakland out in front. But Corey Dickerson cutting the lead down to 1 with his third RBI of the day. Keegan Akin out there still pitching well. That one's going to get through with one away. It's a base runner for the A's, and it's Stephen Piscotty going up the middle. That's going to make it first and second, 1 out. And now a 3-2 pitch. How about this play? Behind the backstop, he's going to go to second with it. Another double play for Baltimore. They escape danger again. It stays 4-3. Ryan Mountcastle going to start off the bottom of the 6th. A 2-2 hanging slider, and he hits a no-doubter into the bullpen in left center field. And we are tied at 4 on the second of the year from Ryan Mountcastle. That was big, as the Oakland A's have seen their lead slip away slowly over time. Now on to the bottom of the 7th. 1 away, Corey Seager draws a walk. Then it's Trey Mancini. He gets a hanger, stays back on it, rips one into left center field. It hangs up and gets out of here. And now Baltimore out in front 6-4. 5th of the year for Trey Mancini, 387 feet. Off the bat, didn't think that one was going to get out of here, but it hung up and did. Now it's Anthony Santander with 2 away, runner on first. Buck Farmer leaves one up. He hits that off the wall in right center or in right field. Runner would come all the way around to score. It's a triple for Santander, and now 7-4 Baltimore. On to the top of the 8th. Paul Fry now on for the Baltimore Orioles. He's going to get the strikeout there. We go to the 9th, and it's Roberto Osuna, who has been lights out. 8 appearances, 7 1/3, 3 for 3 in save opportunities, 9 strikeouts and a walk. No right-handers have reached base via a base hit, and he is going to be sharp in this one. It's a strikeout there for the first out. Now 2 down. It's Elvis Andrus chasing the changeup down and away, and the Orioles win this one 7-4. An impressive victory considering they were behind early. Hernandez was really struggling. but they held it together. The defense a little bit rocky early on, but they pick up a 7-4 win at home here, and it is going to be Ryan Mountcastle getting player of the game honors, going 3 for 4 with a solo homer. Not sure how you don't give it to Corey Dickerson, who had 3 RBIs, including a homer, 2 for 5 for him. Keegan Akin, great job out of the bullpen. 4 innings of work, 3 hits and a strikeout, no walks, no earned runs. Paul Blackburn saddled with the loss. 2 1/3, 3 hits and a walk, but 3 earned. You look at the overall numbers, it's 9 hits and 3 walks for the A's, 5 strikeouts. Bassitt was pitching pretty well, but just couldn't hold it together. They go to Blackburn. He gets touched up in the 6th and 7th. And now you look at the Orioles numbers, 11 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Great day for Ryan Mountcastle, though, 3 for 4, including a home run. Mancini, Dickerson, and Mountcastle all with home runs in this one. The error for Santander, his first of the year. Hernandez didn't pitch very well, but a great job by the bullpen, going 6 innings combined, just 4 hits, and no walks allowed between them, and they struck out 4 over that stretch. That's going to do it for this one. The Orioles taking it 7-4 here at Camden Yards. But we're not done yet. We're going out to T-Mobile Park on Mother's Day, where the Mariners will be hosting the Orioles, who are still playing pretty good ball. The Mariners come into this one fired up and ready to go. We will see if that mojo will last. As it is going to be young left-hander Ian McKinney taking the hill for them. He has pitched pretty well with a whip of 1.17. Command has been a little bit of an issue with 17 walks over 30 innings, but a 2.7 ERA, 2-1 over those 5 starts with 6 innings of work per start. First batter he faces, Jahmai Jones, a 7-pitch at bat, but couldn't hold up on the curveball. He goes down on strikes, but then it's downhill from there for McKinney. A walk to Corey Dickerson. Then he makes a mistake to Kris Bryant, who just pounds this ball deep and gone way out of here in left field. A no-doubter, and it is already 2-0 Orioles. 6th of the year for Kris Bryant, and the O's are not done yet. Next pitch is Corey Seager, a hanging curve, and he crushes this one. It goes way up high off of the foul pole for his 5th of the season. Now 3-0. Then it's Trey Mancini, another mistaken location there. He's going down the left field line, stays just fair and short hops the wall. He's going to get into second with a 1-out double. Then it's Pat Valika draws a walk to make it first and second. The double play in order, but that's not going to matter as Santander is going to get a hanging curve, and he crushes one. This ball is going upper deck in left field. Now 6-0 Orioles. So after that strikeout to start off the game, McKinney unable to retire another hitter as it is now 6-0, and he is going to hit the showers. Rough day for the young lefty and a great start for your Baltimore Orioles as the Mariners going to have to turn to Harol Gonzalez. He's been touched up a little bit out of the bullpen in 8 appearances so far this year. He's got a tough task ahead of him to try and just kind of keep things together and give the Mariners a chance. Starting things off, he gets Adley Rutschman twisted up there for a 5-pitch strikeout. And then it's Ramon Urias, ground ball up the middle, and he's going to get out of the inning there. So maybe a chance to stem the tide for the Mariners, but they go to the bottom of the first, already trailing 6-0 in this one. On the hill for the Orioles is young right-hander Grayson Rodriguez. The rookie threw 25 innings on 5 starts so far this year, a whip of 1.7 and 16 walks over that stretch. The command has definitely been an issue, but it's not going to be in this one. First batter, a routine comebacker there, gets the out, and now we'll take a look at the Mariners lineup in this one. As it was Waters leading off, who's got a 12-game hitting streak coming into this one. Then it's J.P. Crawford, Kyle Lewis, Evan White, Ty France, Dom T. Williams, Dylan Moore, Jake Fraley, and then Tom Murphy rounding it out. But a lot of rough-looking averages up and down this lineup with a couple of exceptions. And Grayson Rodriguez going to take advantage. After a one-out single, he's going to get a double play here to end the inning. It's an 8-pitch first inning for Rodriguez, and he is going to get settled in. Next inning, he's going to get a called strikeout here. Then later in the inning with 2 down, it's a swinging strikeout to end the inning. And Grayson Rodriguez not done yet. We're going to get to see more of him, but before we do, there we are in the third. It's 2 down for Pat Valaika. Got a pitch to hit there. Let him get away with it, and Gonzalez doing a good job just trying to keep the Mariners in this. Remember, Rodriguez struck out the last batter of the second, and then it's looking, swinging, and he's not going to finish it there. He's going to go back and get Tom Murphy with a swinging strikeout to make it 4 in a row, and Rodriguez locked in through 3 innings. He's held him scoreless, just 1 base runner allowed, and he has faced the minimum. On to the fourth. First batter, swing and a miss. Make it 5 strikeouts in a row for Rodriguez. The rookie is dealing. We go to the top of the fifth. 2 down, it's Kris Bryant. Takes one down the right field line, or actually 1 out in the inning. That's going to get off the wall, and he's got himself a stand-up double. So maybe the chance that the Orioles needed to extend that lead a little bit further, but Corey Seager down on strikes. Then with 2 away, it's Trey Mancini. Got a hanging slider, hits it deep to center, but just missed it. And Gonzalez now has held him scoreless as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Rodriguez gets a swing and strike out there as he continues to just locate pitches very well. The command has not been an issue. There's another one perfectly located, froze him down and away. And the Orioles lead at 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the sixth now. 2 away in the inning. It's a diving stop by Ryan Mountcastle after the Orioles made some defensive substitutions. 6 scoreless innings for Grayson Rodriguez. Just 1 base runner allowed, and it was the hit that ended up being a double play. So he has been fantastic. Now to the top of the seventh. The Mariners went to Tyler Chatwood out of the bullpen, and he's going to give up a solo shot to Brandon Marsh to make it 7-0. So Gonzalez comes out, and immediately the Orioles strike to expand that lead. Now 7. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Gary Waters leading things off. He extends that hitting streak there with a base hit. And now maybe Rodriguez in trouble. He's in the stretch for the first time in a while. Ball down the right field line is going to get down. Diving try from Santander. That ball is going to go all the way to the corner. Waters will come around to score. It's going to be a RBI triple to make it 7-1. Still nobody out. Next batter is going to hit a ground ball to shortstop that would score that run, make it 7-2. Couple of batters later with 2 down. It's a comebacker that hits Rodriguez. His pitch count's getting up there. Whether he was hurt or not doesn't matter. The Orioles are going to come and get him. So he went 6 2/3 of strong work, allowing the 2 earned. He is responsible for the runner at first, but in position for a win after pitching very well in this one, racking up some strikeouts in the process. They turn to Dean Kremer, who has pitched pretty well for them. They're hopefully going to just basically be able to manage the rest of the game with him on the hill and keep that bullpen fresh. He's going to get a ground ball to Kris Bryant there that would end the inning. And it's 7-2 as we head to the 8th. Moving forward to the 9th inning, it's a swing and strikeout to end the ball game. The Orioles take it 7-2. Kremer able to close that thing out for them. The Mariners did get a couple of guys on base in the 9th there to make it a little bit interesting, but this one was pretty much never in doubt after that first inning where they just smoked them out of the gate for 6 runs. Kris Bryant got it started with that swing right there that made it 2-0, and it was all downhill from there for the Mariners. Santander needed a triple for the cycle. He had 3 RBIs on the day, gets player of the game honors. Again, 6 2/3 for Grayson Rodriguez. 4 hits, no walks, and struck out 8. 2 earned, gets the victory in this one, and then McKinney just 1/3 of an inning worked, 4 hits, 2 walks, 6 earned, including 3 home runs there in that first inning. We will take a look at the box score here as it was 9 hits and 2 walks for the Orioles, 6 strikeouts. So really after that first inning, they really cooled off, but it didn't matter. They got homers from Bryant, Santander, Marsh, and Seager in this one. Mountcastle stole a base late in the ballgame when it was kind of starting to get interesting again. Kremer, 2 1/3 of work, 3 hits, no walks. And the Orioles take this one by a final of 7-2. You look there again, 7 runs against 9 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts combined for the Mariners bullpen. A very good job by Gonzalez going 5 2/3, 3 hits, no walks, and struck out 3. That's it for this one. We're going to take a look at a couple of things before we wrap up, though, as Corey Dickerson breaks his hand on a defensive effort He's going to be out for significant time, going on the 60-day DL. As a result, we are going to call up Clay Hopkins from AAA. He's a young outfielder that hits lefties pretty well, can run, plays pretty solid defense. So we look at the lineups. It's going to be Brandon Marsh plugging in, playing left field and batting second. And then against lefties, Hopkins will platoon, taking the responsibilities covering left field there. Now we're going to take a quick look at some things around the league before we wrap up the episode, as it's 21-14 for the Orioles at this point. They are just a half game back of the Yankees and a half game up of the White Sox for the wild card, a game back of the A's. So we'll take now a look just real quickly as well at some statistics across the team. Pat Valaika, a very good start, which opens up trade opportunities if we want to move somebody like Ramon Urias, because we could probably just plug Valaika in as the everyday starter at second base. Whether it's lefties or righties really wouldn't matter. Trey Mancini swinging the bat pretty well, 250 with 9 home runs. Corey Seager starting to get it going at 281 with 7 homers. Brandon Marsh showing some pop, 255, 4 home runs. Corey Dickerson was at 259 with 4 homers before he went down. Chris Bryant struggling a little bit with the average, but the on-base percentage is well up from there, so he's going to get it going. Not too worried about that one just yet. Mountcastle, the average down a little bit. Santander also, again, struggling to get that average up. Jahmai Jones was really hot out of the gates, but has cooled off significantly. 245, 3 homers, 6 stolen bases for him so far. Rutschman swinging a decent bat. Would like to see the power numbers come up. Not a lot of opportunities for DJ Stewart offensively, just 14 at bats so far on the year. Austin Hayes just cannot get it going at the plate. He's only really playing against righties, who he should be able to hit pretty well, but he has struggled yet again this season. There's Urias, who we might be shopping here before long. He's not hitting, and Valaika is. So I think that's a chance for us to maybe bolster our bullpen or grab a young prospect, because I don't see a lot of room for Urias in this lineup if Valaika is swinging a hot bat. Clay Hopkins, just 2 at-bats registered so far. He's got a couple of walks, so the OPS is sitting at 500, and Pedro Severino, only 24 at-bats, but he has not been very good for us so far this season. Now look at what the pitchers are doing. It's going to be...
And the Brewers
are
second in the division.
Let's look at the pitchers, guys. Here we go. We're going to sort by whip, and it's Sean Armstrong, very strong out of the gate so far, 12 1/3, a .65 whip. Roberto Osuna has been dominant. He's got 9 saves already on the season. Noah Syndergaard, a .95 whip, putting up Cy Young-like numbers with a 4-0 record. John Means doing the same thing, 5-1, .97 whip, and a 1.79 ERA. Dean Kremer has been outstanding out of the bullpen so far this season, as has Paul Fry, 15 innings of work, a 1.13 whip, and a .6 ERA. Keegan Akin has been sharp. Then we've got some starters here that are laboring a little bit. Felix Hernandez, the ERA is up, but the whip is okay. Then the 2 rookies here between Rodriguez and Burns are both struggling a little bit, but that's to be expected as they're kind of trying to learn at the major league level. David Robertson has been atrocious yet again. I might shop him just because I'm tired of seeing him getting shelled. And then Tanner Scott, 2.9 whip. He's walked 10 guys in 10 innings. He's lucky that ERA is only 5.4, but I'm not concerned yet because it's still a pretty small sample size. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see you next time.